Hey, hello friends. Welcome to this video. As promised, here I come with the goal setting video. We spoke in the last video and I shared with you the context, the 5 things that you should keep in your head, right, before you start think about goal setting. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch my previous video. I'll try and put the link in the description box as well for you. Now today we will talk about goal setting in a very different way. I will not tell you the goal setting in the old way, right? When आप 1 तारीख को उठे, सुबह बैठे, धीरे से गोल लिख दिए, अगले साल में मेरे को ये करना है, 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 which never happens. I'll tell you one study that says 70% of the goals that you set in December for the next year are vanished by 7th of next month. By 7th of Jan, वो goals एक sheet पे लिखे रह जाते हैं, एक paper पे लिखे रह जाते हैं, and no one follow through them. I'll give you the golden tips. How would you avoid such things in your case, in your scenario, in your life? Be it career, be it relationship, be it health, be it any area of your life. Right? Let's jump into. So today we will go through an Excel sheet. Let's jump into the Excel sheet straight without any fluff. Now जो सबसे पहली चीज करनी है वो ये करना है, let's look back. Before you move ahead, look back what went well, what didn't went well. In this, by the help of a spreadsheet, you would be able to identify what really happened in your life in 2023. Those are 23 में which all things that worked well. I've given 2 examples and you can add how many an example you want to add him. Let's say you want to get in best shape of your life. That was your goal in 2023. Example, right? If it worked, yes, it worked well. Now, I'm not saying say what went well, what हो गया आपका, simple लिख दिया best shape of my life. But you should be specific. I'll tell you later. Why it worked well? Because you were able to perform some daily, weekly fitness routines. You were also able to take care of your health, or you were also able to take care of your diet and everything. Similarly, in the second example, let's mention finances, right? In the finance area, as per the expectation, you said if it didn't work well, what went wrong? What went wrong here? Mention that very clearly. When you say no, why is very important. That will help you think through, right? And that will help you know what your strengths and weaknesses are. So what am I saying here is, in the finances area, there could be multiple issues, right? There could be lack of knowledge. You must have overspent, or you must have have some unexpected incident, expense that occurred that you couldn't plan. By doing the exercise, you would know your strengths and weaknesses, as I already spoke. Then use that and list down everything that you really wanted in your life. Right? Now this will become your complete wish list. What you wish for. I always encourage to do it together with your spouse. If you are a female, do it with your husband. If you are a male, do it with your wife. Do it with the better half. That's always better. If you are of the same mindset. If not, do it yourself and then share it with your spouse. It's important that you say it out loud and say, these are my wishes. These are my goals. इसमें कोई limit नहीं है. When you're writing your wishes, do not think. Think everything is possible. Example दे दूँ. Let's say कोई लड़का बोलता है I want to get married with Alia Bhatt. Alia Bhatt ready हो रही है नहीं हो रही अलग बात है. But you write it down. That's a wish. You're writing down everything, every crap that is coming in your head, everything that is coming in your head, write it down here. Pardon my language. Write down. Once you do it, I'll tell you what will happen next. Okay? Now here is the interesting piece. Once you write down your wishes, the next sheet here says goals, rough goals. इसमें आप देखो, there are 5 columns that I've created. And I'll talk about the visions a minute later. I'm saying health, relationship, career. आपने wishes में डाला सब कुछ. उन wishes से आपने अब categorize करना है कि ये goal health में जा रहा है, relationship में जा रहा है, career में जा रहा है, किसी और चीज में जा रहा है, spirituality में जा रहा है, family में जा रहा है, whatever it is, right? How would you, once you categorize them, then write down. So remember we spoke about in the look back area, what went well, you wanted to become best shape in your life. Now यहाँ पे आप लिख रहे हो, next year का goal लिख रहे हो, you want to be in the best shape of your life. अब आज जेनरिक सा लग रहा है, इसीलिए मैंने 2-3 कॉलम और ऐड कर दिए. टाइमलाइन, कब तक, 3 months. कितना, 5 kg. अब ये प्लस माइनस हो सकता है. You need to say reduce or gain, depending upon what is the situation. Correct? The next is कैसे, task to perform, as in how would you do that? How much is fine, how would you do that? You need to write down specifics that you will do. right, in next 3 months without fail. Exercise 30 minutes 3 times a week. तुम्हारे पास 3 दिन ही टाइम है. Go to a doctor and get your diet fixed instead of gym instructor. Now this is very catchy point and very personal to me. I would never go to a gym instructor and say मेरा डाइट प्लान दे दो. सब लोग यही करते हैं, डाइट प्लान दे दो और लेके रख लेते हैं. वो बेचारे अपनी नॉलेज के हिसाब से देते हैं. That didn't work. Guys, get yourself checked from your doctor. That's the first thing you should do before you join a gym or get started a diet. There could be many things that your gym instructor would not know. But if your gym instructor is qualified enough and he's a qualified dietitian, why not? If not, go to a qualified dietitian or doctor. Alright, that's my personal opinion. So we are still calling them rough goals. And visions could be, now look at the vision that I mentioned here. I want to live healthy, happy and peaceful life. It could be as simple as that you are living it every day. मैं शांति से जीना चाहता हूँ. That could be a goal. I want to earn X million dollars in my life. Good goal. Right? Vision है आपका वो. Learn, do, teach. This is my vision. I mentioned my vision. Learn, do, teach. I want to learn, I want to perform the action, and I want to teach simultaneously. That's my vision. You write down a specific vision of your life, specifically in 2024. What is that one thing that you would live for? बाकी गोल्स अलग हैं. मोटा विजन, द बड़ा विजन, कि अगर वो हो गया बाकी कोई नहीं भी होते तो चलेगा. But in this sheet, guys, I really want you to write at least 3 goals in your rough goals, if not more. You can go, the list can go as long as possible. Okay. Once you are done with the rough goals, आपको क्लैरिटी मिलेगी और आपको पता लगेगा कि हर चीज के लिए एक प्लान है और ये भी पता लगेगा कि कौन से गोल है यूजलेस है मेरे लिए. आपको ये भी एक सरप्राइज मिलेगा. I'll tell you, you will find one of these goals, अगर वो अचीव हो गया बाकी सारे नहीं भी हो रहे तो चलेगा. That is very important feat. That is why I want you to work on this Excel sheet, okay, and this rough goal sheet. Once you're done with that, let's go to the blueprint. Now this is a blueprint. I call this a blueprint and I kept it simple. You need to have at least one line. जितना भी यहाँ पे आप 6 लाइनें लिख रहे हो rough goals में, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता विजन में. But in your final sheet, blueprint, कोशिश करो कि सब चीज को एक लाइन में लेके आओ. Why? Because if you have heard video strangest secret in the world, मेरे चैनल पे है. आई थिंक फर्स्ट और सेकंड वीडियो होगा, हिंदी में भी है, इंग्लिश में भी है, उसका भी लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगा. अगर आप अपना विजन अपने सामने रखते हो और यू हैव टू सी इट मल्टीपल टाइम्स अ डे और उसको जियोगे आप, you would live or die for the vision. For that to happen, you need to simplify your vision. It has to be laser focused. Sorry. All right? So that's very important. After the vision, go back to the category, goals and actions. अब इसको रफ गोल्स को हम कैटेगराइज करेंगे. लेट्स से आपने हेल्थ, रिलेशनशिप, करियर का गोल बना लिया, 3-4 गोल बना लिए. यहां पे जाके हम उसको सिंगल गोल में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे. मतलब अगर हेल्थ के 6 गोल्स बन रहे हैं, ठीक है, डाइटिशियन के पास जाना है, आपको एक्सरसाइज करना है, आप डॉक्टर के पास भी जाना है, आपने जिम भी फाइनल करना है, आपने एक्सरसाइज कौन सी करोगे भी फाइनल करना है, यहाँ पे एक लाइन में वो कन्वर्ट करो. हेल्थ, I will perform 1, 2, 3 exercise 3 times a week or 4 times a week for 30 minutes on these days. Okay, that's the action. Goals, once I do that, I'll measure myself every week. Right? I may be going to the doctor every month and telling him, यार बताओ क्या हुआ जी, getting myself checked. अब बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज यहाँ निकल के आएगी. You would have noticed कि मैंने हैबिट्स भी लिखा है नीचे. Right? And this is not mine. As I said, I picked this spreadsheet from market itself and I've been using it from 2-3 years now. It's a very interesting sheet. बड़ा सिंपल है, अच्छा लगता है मुझे इसको यूज करना. ये हैबिट्स मैंने डाली हैं. These are the 5 habits which I request you to use. Right? These are the habits that I am giving to you. Very, very important habits, guys. Let me make it a little bit bigger so that you can see them. You know why I'm saying the habits are very important? Habit, because हम ना एक habit के creature हैं. आपने नोट किया होगा, every person is different. Every person is a creature of habits. मैं बताता हूँ, अगर आप अपने आप को ऑब्जर्व करो कल से, some people will wear the left shoe first and right shoe second, and some people do the other way around. कई बंदे इस तरफ काम पहले राइट हैंड से करेंगे फिर लेफ्ट हैंड से करेंगे, कोई लेफ्ट से करेगा फिर राइट से करेगा, और उनको पता भी नहीं होता. सबकॉन्शियसली we do so many things as part of our habits that we don't even aware of. So man or woman, people are creature of habits, right? Now here I recall a very important quote by Jim Rohn. What he said, and he said once, success is something you attract by the person you become. Let me say once more, success is something you attract by the person you become. तो अगर आपको सक्सेसफुल होना है, आपको वो पहले बनना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे in your mind before you actually work on it. So reflection or reviews are very important. So one of the habits that I mentioned in the spreadsheet is review, and I'll start with that. For me, the most important habit among all, if you want me to raise them, सबसे ऊपर आएगी review my dreams and goals, and that has to happen one day prior. In fact, let me put it that way: before you sleep each day. 10 minutes. ये 10 मिनट चाहे आप वॉक कर लो, 10 मिनट आप सोने से पहले अपने आप को देने हैं, अपने बिफोर यू स्लीप. खाना खाया, खाने के बाद 10 मिनट अपने आप को दो सोने से पहले, टू रिव्यू योर ड्रीम्स एंड गोल्स. जो विजन आपने लिखा है, जो गोल्स आपने सेट करे हैं, उनको हर रोज रिव्यू करना है. रिमेंबर आई सेड एट द बिगिनिंग, लोग 7 तारीख होते होते नए साल के गोल डब्बे में डाल देते हैं. इफ यू वांट दैट नॉट टू हैपन विद यू, दिस इज द गोल्डन प्रिंसिपल. इट में लुक सिंपल, या रिव्यू करने से क्या होगा? It will give your subconscious mind before you sleep the dose that is needed to do more next day. Trust me, try it for 30 days. Listen to the Strange Secret that is on my channel and do this exercise for 30 days. Apart from it, I want you to pray. No matter which religion you follow, pray to the God every day. It's very important. For 5 minutes, it's okay. 10 minutes, it's okay. 2 minutes, it's fine. But relate yourself to the God, to the Almighty. That's very, very important. Learn to the audio podcast. Now, this could be different for different people. You need to find out what you are capable of. अब यहाँ दो चीजें होती हैं. Either you want to upgrade your mindset or skill set. When I say skill set and my mindset, it means you want to learn the success principles. You want to log in or join my YouTube channels and look at one of my video or some other influencers video. That's fine. The other piece that you can do is note down what are the skill set needed for your industry. आप कहाँ पे काम कर रहे हो या कर रही हो? उस इंडस्ट्री के टॉप स्किल्स कौन से रिक्वायर्ड हैं जो बाकी 95% लोग नहीं कर रहे. अगर आपको नेक्स्ट लेवल पे जाना है, नेक्स्ट 3-4 लेवल आप जाना है, व्हाट आर स्किल्स? फॉर एग्जांपल इंश्योरेंस में हो, राइट, या आप आईटी सेक्टर में हो, आपको पाइथन सीखना है. 2-3 लैंग्वेज मुझे पता है. पाइथन सीखना है, .NET सीखना है. आप उस पर टाइम लगाओगे. उसकी एक पॉडकास्ट पकड़ो, उसका एक वीडियो देखो, एक चैनल पकड़ो, उस चैनल को डेली 10 मिनट के लिए सुनो. तो आप देखना, बाय द एंड ऑफ 365 days, by the end of this year, you will be far ahead from the rest of the group that you're working with by simply changing this 10 minutes, simply tuning into for 10 minutes in any podcast or any learning. The next is read for 15 minutes. 15 मिनट से ज्यादा मत पढ़ो. I don't want to read a big book. 5 मिनट भी पढ़ो, that will work, right? So pray every day, listen to the audio podcast depending upon what your situation is. Then read for 15 minutes. Find out the books that are relevant for you. Do not unnecessarily read the books यार. Do not waste your time. Book reading अच्छी हैबिट है, but मैं हमेशा encourage करता हूँ, similar to what I said in the audio podcast section, you should find out what is resonating with you or what is much needed. अगर आप फाइनेंस में वीक हो तो फाइनेंस की बुक्स पढ़ो. मैं एक बुक किताब पढ़ूंगा 1 क्वार्टर की, चलेगा. 5 मिनट लगाओ रोज, but that's needed. That will add up. Right? Reviewers ड्रीम को हमने ऑलरेडी बात कर लिया. एक्सरसाइज 10 to 30 minutes. So these were my go-to things, right, which I want you to do, and why I want these habits to be there, and this is the reason I mentioned here. Success starts the moment you start achieving goals in day-to-day living, and I think that is said by my mentor, one of my mentor, to whom I consider my mentor. I haven't met him yet. Is John Maxwell. He always say that. ठीक है? So this was the entire goal setting exercise. I hope you found useful. All right, I'm not concluding the video right now. What I really want you to do here now is, now open the spreadsheet from your from the description box. Open it and start working it today. Do not wait for 31st to happen. आज से आपके पास 4 दिन है, 5 दिन है. इन 5 दिनों में डेली 10-15 मिनट लगाओ. फाइंड आउट अ पीसफुल प्लेस. या आप ऑफिस में काम कर रहे हो तो सुबह ऑफिस का लॉगिन करने से पहले 30 मिनट्स पहले लॉगिन करो. Sit down, wear a headset as if you are working on a call. Make yourself aware and alert, and start writing down. Start jotting down. Do not talk to anyone for those 30 minutes. Have a D&D or maybe self-block your calendar. I'll tell you, if you do this exercise the way I said it, I said it very simply. The way I said it, 2024 will be yours. I guarantee that. See, I share lot many things in my community, and I always encourage people to do join my community by clicking the link in the description box, Fresher2Leader, where we speak about all these things every week. We do some daily and weekly exercises as well, practical exercise to make sure your mindset is tuned. Right? Do consider joining. Also, my link of my first book, Fresher2Leader, will be there in the description box. You can have and explore that as well. Right? I am in the process of writing another book, by the way. And in 2024, one of my goals is to write at least 3 books. Right? I'm declaring it. I'm giving you an example. I'm declaring it with my audience, with my people. You should declare it, whatever goals you're having, with the people you resonate with. And I always encourage to talk to your spouse. That's the best friend you have. If you're married, don't take me wrong, okay? Otherwise, talk to the person you resonate with. It could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be a brother, but do declare that. Share it with your friends. But do not share with people who do not believe in goals and settings and dreams, who do not have high dreams. Right? This is VAJINDER Kumar signing off. Rise, thrive, and lead with VK. Thank you.